Hello, this is Victor Prince, author of The Camino Way, Lessons in Leadership from a Walk Across Spain. And today I'm walking on my final day on the Camino Finisterre, which is a path that many pilgrims took after they reached Santiago de Compostela here in the Camino de Santiago. And the reason the pilgrims walked this was because they were told that this little peninsula right there was the end of the world, that they could go no further because the New World hadn't been discovered yet. So many pilgrims decided, when they were told they couldn't do something, that they wanted to go see for themselves to see if that was true. So they would continue walking for several more days to get to Finisterre and see if it was true. And then I think that's a powerful lesson for us because when we think about constraints that we have in our career, in our personal lives, or other places, a lot of times what we need to do is see if those constraints are real or not. And so what I encourage you to do is when either you tell yourself or someone else tells you that you can't do something, that there's like a wall or a barrier there for you, I want you to go up and shake that fence to see if it's a real one, because a lot of times it's just a bubble, and if you poke it enough, that bubble's going to burst and open up the skies to you. And the reason I know that is personally because the Camino did that for me. So when I walked the Camino, it gave me a huge burst of confidence that I could do other things that seemed impossible to me. So one of the things that I always wanted to do was to write a book, and the Camino gave me the guts to write my first book, and it did better than I thought, and now lo and behold, this is the third book, and I haven't looked back since. So what I'd like for you to take today, the lesson from the Camino, is that when there's a barrier, there's something like holding you back, limiting you, I want you to shake that fence, make sure it's real, and then poke it, because at the end of the day, a lot of times it's just going to be a bubble that's going to burst if you just push on it a little bit, and once that bursts, it's going to open up your potential to a much brighter future. So that's the lesson today from the Camino Way. So bye-bye, buen camino.